Ideally, everyone from stakeholders to developers would work on the same team and be of the same mind, but that isn't always the case. In fact, that's rarely the case. When you're laying the groundwork for your project, you'll need to define the stakeholders. Some people will say, anyone who directly or indirectly benefits from the system being built is a stakeholder. I, in my opinion, believe that that's just a little too vague. Instead, I believe that in inception, you should determine who you want to get input from, and these will be your stakeholders. Now, you may be required to include a project champion from management, and there's going to be responsible for getting funding for a project. But look at who else is a stakeholder, and you try to get to pick them. I always like to look for my power users, the ones who are going to be impacted the most directly. Unless this project only affects a small group of people from a single department, don't pick people from a single department. You're going to need to get a variety of views, and this is going to be important for determining who and what the best options are, and get their input to help make the overall project a success. When working with different groups, realize that they all have their own ideas and agendas. It's important to work towards a common goal and get people to work together on what the actual end goals are supposed to be. Getting people to collaborate, therefore, is going to be a very important task. One way to do this is to ask what we refer to as first questions. This lets us know who needs it and if it should even be built. First is things like, who is behind this request? Who's going to use the solution? What is the benefit of the solution? And in a lot of cases, what is the economic benefit of the solution? Is there another source for this solution? After you have those first sets of questions answered, move on to the second set. And this has got more focus on the problem itself. For example, what is considered good output? What problem or problems will this solution solve? In what business environment will this solution be used? Are there any special performance issues or constraints that we need to be aware of? Having this information is going to be very important to getting a good project. While the previous requirement questions should be around getting the correct answer and response, realize that there may be some non-functional requirements that are also needed. These are not revolving around getting the right result, but may be just as important to make sure the solution is properly used. These could therefore be things like the user interface and user experience, maybe performance related or security related. These are going to be the things that are not directly about the right inputs and outputs,